I am holding 7 police reports from one of the most famous poltergeist / demonic possession cases in Canadian history. You see, it took place back in 1970 in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. We're going to retell this story as our actors, along with Scott Crawford, the attending police officer in this investigation, retell it like it was back in 1970.
So everything seems to be fine for the moment?
Everything's fine for now.
I'm glad to hear it. What was that?
Seems like the boy's having problems again.
Oh, all right, yeah. Okay, I'll be in touch. Good evening, ma'am.
I've been expecting you.
I joined the department in '65 and I'd been on probably 3 years when I took the call, 3 or 4 years, because we weren't regional at that point. It was all St. Catharines Police. So I took the report and my sergeant came over, Sergeant Taylor, and he made a report also. And you have a list of all the people that witnessed these events. You got them in your hand there. We went back, I became interested in what was going on. Well, one detective, Richardson, came over and he just sat there and listened and got up and walked. There was an assistant crown attorney that came, and some of these happened in front of him, and he left, and his coat was still hanging there 2 weeks later, and nobody came back for it. So, you know, people react differently. There was neighbors and friends that would sit there all night and just make sure that everything was fine for the parents and stuff. They had a lot of great support from neighbors and friends, which helped.
Hello?
No, I wasn't upset with anything. I just curious, more curious than anything. That's why I went back on my own time several times to witness other stuff that went on.
Look, please! I'm stuck to the wall! I'm stuck! Look, please! I'm stuck to the wall!
He'd go to school. He'd come home from school, it would start again. Nothing happened at school. Nothing happened at his grandmother's, just in that particular house. Continued for him. We moved the kid to his grandmother's because of the fact that in the old country, a ghost doesn't cross water. So we moved the kid for 2 weeks to his grandmother's in the Western Hill, which is across the creek. in St. Catherine's. Everything stopped. We brought him back, it started. Books flying around, this being disturbed, that being disturbed. And eventually it just went away by itself. We were at it for about 10 days and it just died, just gone. I believe there are spirits that move around, yes.